Alright, welcome back all for another episode of Expeditions Conquistador. Last time I was basically exploring around in the Eastern Peninsula and I basically mapped out a lot of it. There's basically a few spots left for where Cairns could spawn, and outside of that there's only basically the two events here, one for like the flotsam and then the jungle village over here that I've yet to do. I figured for this episode we're basically just going to push on, basically explore the rest of this area over here. So I can basically complete this goal, chart the coast. There's basically 3 Cairns I'm looking for it. After that, I'm basically just going to go maybe do the rest of the gloaming. And if I have time, I may go back to try and, mess with the jungle village. But we'll basically hold off on doing that. I'm also saving my experience up at this point, so essentially I'm not going to be spending my experience until we get up to 300. And that pig is dead. I can probably get over to these herbs over here. And look at that, those spawn right over there. I'm actually going to go down to the coast here so I can maybe get access to these fish. There's a cairn up there. I can do some fishing tonight, that'll be nice. Go to rations, let's see here. Everyone but Rita looks to be in a good mood, really. And apparently those guys are enough right there to do the herbalism, which is nice. I'll have you go fishing. And you just keep working on that for now. Essentially, at this point, I want to get Mercedes up, I think, to veteran rank, though. At the same time, I also have to go here with, like, Danielle, or, what was it? Basically, one of these two basically has the perk that, basically narcissism is what they have. And I have to sort of deal with that, and they need experience, and then so is the person after that. The steady rhythmic thumps of an arrowhead embedded themselves into the trunk of a tree draw your attention while you're inspecting the guard post. Andrina Carvera is practicing her already impeccable archery skills as usual. Strike up a conversation. She turns her head to smile at you as you approach, loosing an arrow without looking at the target. She's pinned to a tree. It's not a bullseye, but it's rather a good shot considering the lack of aiming. Good evening, Senora. Are you only here to watch, or would you join me? I'll have a go, sure. Adriana retrieves her arrows from the tree and produces a second bow for you. You both line up at the same distance to the target and take turns shooting. Your marksmanship is frankly embarrassing, but Andrea is a graceful winner, offering moral support and even a few helpful tips on her dreadful marksmanship. When you're done, she retrieves her arrows and, just to show off, demonstrates her quick shot technique by sidestepping back and forth in front of a target while pulling and loosing arrows with only a couple of seconds interval. Her arrows hit the target. How long does it take you to achieve this level of mastery? My entire life, Senor Fixa. Remember, my father was a flexor. The bow you hold in your hands, I built it myself. I know the wood, how well it bends, and why it bends the way it does. I dare say nobody in Spain can match me at that range. Are you equally as good with a rifle? Almost. A lot of skills are similar. Breathing, posture, a steady pull, a good eye, a good sense of weapon. I have no qualms about shooting an arquebus, but I prefer bows if given the choice. Out of familiarity, perhaps, but also because I find the physicality of archery very satisfying. Well, you are very talented, and I'm grateful to have you with me. She salutes and winks indifferently. I'm grateful to be part of your expedition. If you want to be humiliated in our archery competition, don't hesitate to join me again whenever you like. So yes, there's a little bit of that, and we only gained 1 meat from the hunting last night, and I got no fish, which sucks, but oh well. Anyhow, this spawned over here, this herb, so we'll pick those up. I'll make my way to these herbs and pick them up. And I want to pick up this damn stuff over here. And apparently there's a couple pigs over here that I can shoot, so we'll do that. In the following turns, apparently. Alright, we'll have you do a little bit of hunting. You can do a little bit of hunting. You do a little bit of hunting. And apparently I got some more equipment from Tribal Scouts, which is very nice. I can use that to buffer up these guys' equipment a little bit more. Slowly getting that equipment up for her. Burial at the moment. Alright, you know what? That pig probably won't want to run too much, so let's just beeline for this cairn over here, and then I'll come back for it. So there's another chart to coast out of the way. There's the pig I'll be going to after this. Let's see here. You can have double rations again. Rita can have double rations. And I'll have you do the preserving. And you can go back to hunting, Alt, until we get more herbs for you. So 50 meat, how nice. Oh, look at that, there's another pig out in the distance. And there's a little path out toward the village, I think, up there if you want to go for the woods to get to it. Alright, I don't know where these cairns are, but I'm actually a little bit concerned I'm going to be missing a cairn somewhere. Essentially, I'm looking for cairns on the beach, but I'm not sure we'll find two in this little gap, so to speak, over here. There might be one I'm missing down over there, or maybe down the coast over here, perhaps. Rations, I'll allocate meat. You can get your double again, as can you. And now we're gonna have a little bit of, you know, fun preserving tonight. Preserve, 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 preserve. You know what? Assign to all, double rations for everyone. And Alt, let's have you do... Oh, I guess I will do preserving. Let's see here, Teresa, you can have this one meat. And I'll give, you know, one more for Alt to do. And look at that, someone got some extra morale, even though it was not the person I was, you know, looking for, Rita. At least there's some herbs to find on this beach over here. Though it is kind of concerning, I'm wondering where these cairns are. They won't be inside the actual, like, island over here, but they are somewhere. Oops, you can do some herbalism there, Alt. Or Alt. Why don't I pronounce that name? Yeah, just a quick look around. You're not going to see anything with the watering hole, I don't think, inside the actual jungle area there. Let's get back down in this direction, because I saw some more herbs and other stuff to collect. It could be also just, you know, there's a couple cairns over here on this part of the beach I'm, you know, missing. That just might be where I need to go, so I might be doing the rebels a little bit earlier than expected. I was thinking about doing the church stuff first, but I might just go up there. That might be exactly, you know, where the cairns are that I'm missing. As you can see, I've more or less explored the rest of the coast. Alright, the Folsom's still up over here. But I'm basically, I'm skipping this flotsam until I'm a little bit stronger. I'm not yet, I don't think, strong enough for it. So let's make it back over here to like the fishing area. Oh, another piece of equipment. I'm getting some damn luck with the equipment from the patrols. Oh, we lost some wood. That sucks. I'm slowly making it back over here. Now, if you call from the fishing village, this is where I basically asked for a guy to make a net. So basically this guy's done his net now, so I can basically pick it up. So I can order guys to collect it. And note that I also gained the ability to craft a net trap if I need to, so you get that from this guy. So basically, that's really the only reason I really came here to come to this guy, just so I can learn the ability. So if anytime I want to, I can basically tinker and make up a new trap, the net trap. Well, let's see here. So I'm back here again. Let's trade for a little bit more equipment, I guess. With my access medicine. And I'll put that on you. So let's see here. I'll put that equipment on her for now. So basically over here is where you'll find the rebels that this person was referring to. And I think we're going to go off in that direction for now, just for the simple reason that I want to basically finish off the Cairns quest for this episode, for the coast. However, it's a bit concerning going over here at this point for the simple reason that it can be kind of difficult, the fight I'll be heading into. And you'll see what the fight's all about, but we'll basically have to get there first. And you'll note that basically she's at 8, she's unwavering, so extra morale, basically bopped her up to that. Do that. I'll have the hunters do some more preserving. Actually, I'll have you guys just to preserve. Hey, more equipment. I'm always good for more equipment. But yes, we're going to go over to here. I might as well just click there because I'm going to be basically going in that direction anyways. You can do some hunting. More equipment! I'm getting terribly lucky with equipment. You don't usually find equipment left and right on the, the events, the camping events. Alright, so this is basically where you go for a rebel thing. Samana Peninsula. When you arrive at the place that Leander pointed out to you, you send out your troops in groups of 3 to scout the area for signs of rebels. One after one, the groups return with nothing to report. You make one last sweep of the area, but you already know it's going to come up empty. This land is pristine, left long untouched by humans. Perhaps Leander was mistaken. And basically, once you basically pick that up, that little area there, things will get very bad, shall we say. But they won't get bad right immediately. Well, I'll basically have a little bit of time to explore around here. Oop, lost some metal. Rebel Assault. Alright, so this is not something it'll be fun to have right happen now, but you've barely finished setting up your camp for a night when a perimeter guard sound the alarms. Daniela Hernandez comes charging into the camp, shouting at the top of her lungs. The rebels are attacking! They've got us all surrounded! You've only got really one option. Fall back to the inner perimeter and prepare to defend the camp. Your servants scramble to bring the supply carts inside the camp perimeter while your troops don their armors and group for the stockades. Moments later, rebels pour out of the tree line in every direction, begin the battle. And I won't lie to you, this is probably something I'm going to lose in a moment. This battle I'm getting into is going to be hell, to say the least. I'll bring Danielle around. I want to bring both the doctors. And I'll bring Rita. Okay, you know what? We need to get... Oops, I'm bringing around the wrong... No, you know what? That's fine. I'm going to basically bring these guys around. Basically, what's going to happen here, we're going to get assaulted by rebels, and they're going to come from every direction. And they are going to kick my ass. They are really going to kick my ass. I'm basically going to give equipment to everyone in my group at this point that, can use it. So Barrio, Martinez are going to have maximum equipment. I should maybe bring around Alt just so you can see him once. We'll bring around the Shaman perhaps for this fight. So let's see here. Who do I want to, take the equipment from? Let's take the equipment from Rita. I'm not going to bring her into the fight, I don't think. And we'll give that to Alt. So he'll have this. Put that on there. And this is something you can note, by the way. I'm actually shifting my equipment around. You don't actually have to have more equipment than, the people who you have to equip it. So I can run around in here, put the equipment on whoever I want to, as needed. And this will make them just a little bit stronger. My guys in this assault. Hopefully enough that they'll be able to hold off the attack. Because this is going to be a doozy of an attack. Okay, so Rosella's coming around, Sarah's coming around, Danielle's coming around, Marisol, Teresa, and I'm also going to bring around Alt, I think. So we're going to bring around 3 healers, and then 2 soldiers, and then... No, you know what? I shouldn't do that either. I should bring around all 3 of my doctors. I should have 1 in reserve just in case I screw this up. So you know what? We're gonna bring Alt because I want to show off the shaman and how he sort of works. Maybe we'll bring around Arenes here. Yes, we'll give Arenas as much power as possible here. We'll bring around Teresa, Daniela, Alt, Arenes, Padadella, and Saria. That'll be the people we'll bring around for this fight. So, the doctor I had selected before, she's going to be taken off. Where is she right now? There's Marisol. Off you go. So Rosella, Saria, Daniela, Teresa, they're coming. Alt and Isabella, they are coming to battle. And you'll see what this fight's all about. This is this lovely screen again, isn't it? So yes, it crashed again, my game. So we're going back to the autosave here. from when we last left off. And that's quite sad, really, because I don't think that'll mean that we'll get to fight the rebels now. Really sad, really. But at the same time, I'm kind of happy about it because I'm not sure I was really ready for the fight. That's actually a fight that I really want to avoid, if possible, for a little while. Essentially, that one right there, the basically the rebel ambush, is notorious for getting people killed, or basically, you foul it up basically. A lot of people will basically, complain about it being really tough, and it is really tough. Alright, everyone does know everything that they're doing before. And as you can see, nothing, it didn't happen again. We didn't have the rebel ambush, so we're not going to do that just yet, I guess. So sorry about that. So, you know what? Instead of, like, just not having a fight like that, I am going to try and at least put in one fight for this episode. Essentially, what I'm going to do, we're going to go down to the end of the peninsula over here. There's one Cairn, which I suspected there was two, but I guess there's only one, sadly. But there is at least one Cairn for the coast over here. Oop, lost some medicine, that sucks. Okay, so that's out of the way. A little bit of herbs over here, that's nice. And you'll see just on the map over here, there's a big chest of gold. And this chest of gold triggers an encounter. So half-buried treasure. You're pretty sure you're marching into a dead end, and you leave the mountains in a direction of the shore, but at least it will be a scenic and pleasant dead end. The weather is great, and the beach is looking beautiful. Perhaps the troops would benefit from a little rest and recreation. Then the advance party stops the caravan. The scouts spot somebody moving on the beach. Ahead, a small group of what appears to be Spanish fishermen digging in the sand. Investigate. You pick a handful of people and ride down towards the men. They're clustered around a pit in the beach where you can barely make out the top of a large wooden chest. Buenos dias, what are you digging for? The 5 men jump to their feet, and the 2 who were digging drop their shovels. They clearly are fishermen, but they're surprisingly well armed for civilians. They are carrying arquebuses and swords. Perhaps they are former army soldiers. The oldest of the fishermen steps forward. This does not concern you, Conquistador. So basically, as you can see, these guys are, not really being nice to us, so be reasonable. We stumble upon each other by chance. I'm only curious. The fishermen exchange looks. We suggest you take your men, turn around, and leave the way you came. The man is sounding increasingly hostile to your inquiry. Sayabira clears her throat. Capitan, that is a type of chest used by the royal treasurer. It may have been stolen off of a supply ship to Santo Domingo. It may be full of Spanish gold. What would fishermen be doing with gold from the royal treasury? Precisely, mia signora. It must be stolen. We ought to confiscate the chest. Rita Martesa chimes in with a suggestion. We should just confiscate the chest and kill these banditos. Mercedes Vaniel cuts in indignant. Think, Rita, you would condemn these fishermen to death on suspicion of theft? Martinez barks back annoyed. It's obvious what's going on here. Remember, Mercedes, they've stolen from King Carlos. Settle down, all of you. So basically, the exchange has happened out of earshot of the fishermen, but there's simply more rate with every passing second. So you basically have 3 options here. If you leave them alone, your peaceful followers will be very happy with it, but aggressive and greedy followers won't like it too much. You can try and seize the chest, which will basically have your guys, get around them. Or you can use tactics and try and surround them and seize the chest, which is usually better. So your troops spread out, raise their arquebuses, and carefully advance upon the fishermen. Unsurprisingly, the fishermen immediately raise their weapons and attack. So begin the battle! And you're going to notice something, but because of the fact that, you know, basically the crash happened there, Isabella's, you know, not equipped with anything anymore. So she lost all her equipment from before because I lost that from the save, or lack of a save. We're going to have these 5 go on, and again, I'm going to have Alt come on. Basically, I'm going to make sure that we show off the guy, the shaman here, in this fight. Put that on you. And I'll make sure that you're well equipped with armor. And I guess we'll put a max lock on Padilla here. So yes, Alt's nice and geared up, so the other people I'm bringing along looks being in this battle at least. And hopefully it won't crash. Because no one likes it when it crashes, especially me. And battle music, that's always a good sign. So yes, preparation phase. So, now note that basically because I seized the chest, like, or, you know, I basically shrouded them, you have a nice big option to surround these guys, as you can see. So, you can position your guys all around them. So let's see here. There's Alt, he's my shaman. And as you can see, he looks like a shaman. And we're going to have Rosella go here. Actually, no, we'll have Saria go here. Rosella, you'll go over to... here. You'll go here. I'll put the shaman right there. The scout can stay right here, I guess. And then you can go over to here, Doctor. I'm going to place some traps around. And I think we're going to put one trap right here, a net trap. And that might seem like a very odd place to put the net trap right there, but there's actually a good reason to do so. You'll see why in a moment. I'm going to save my spike traps. I don't really need those here, so we'll save the net trap for these guys. Alright, so first things first, I put the net trap right there. It's kind of hard to see, but it is right there. The scout's going to move right here. Now, note that basically the net trap's right there. If this guy tries to flank my scout, he's going to fall into a net trap, so that's why I did that right there. Now to get it on with these guys. Let's have Sarah go first and take a swipe. I'll have you go here. And let's have you try double tap. Boom. Oh, he missed. Or she missed, rather. Double miss. That sucks. Well, oh well. You do your flanking strike, I guess. And let's have you. So this is my shaman, as you can see, much like the doctor, he has the ability to restore. He's going to do a poke here. And as you can see, he actually applies poison when he strikes people, so that's the special thing about shamans. They can have this ability that lets you basically poison people in melee attacks like that. Very effective sometimes. Now, only problem here is that, you know, essentially I want to get my doctor in to basically do a blow, I guess, so I can basically do that. You're going to run up to here so I can get the flanking strike with my scout. I'll have you just mark right there. Now I got like these two hunters over here, but one of them's basically going to fall into that net trap there. And then this guy's gonna be blocked over here, so that's fine, I think. Oh, you can move there. You can move here. You can move here. And let's just see how this plays out. Shoots at my scout. He strikes my scout. Ow. Ow. And he stuns my soldier over there. Well, they didn't get flanked or anything over there, so that's kind of a good thing, I guess. Finish him off. I'm going to have Sarah come over here and stun this guy. And then I'll have her just run up to here. So basically, she's on the man-at-arms hunter over there. And then, of course, we'll just have these guys to start restoring up my scout a little bit, the doctors and such. You can move up to here now. As you can see, I'm moving her all the way around over to here. So basically, she'll have, like, nice little flanking right there if someone can get right there. Now, it's too bad I don't have the ability basically here, but this is where I would like to have, like, point-blank critical shot abilities. Essentially, this ability lets you get critical shots when you're in melee point-blank range like this with melee weapons, or not with range weapons. But we'll do this basically, point-blank, shoot him in the face, and then I'll just move my range right there for now. And you can move right here. You know what? Let's just move you down here. And I'll be my battle for now. So, these guys are stunned over here. They're surrounded. Shouldn't be too hard to kill them. This is a very easy battle if you surround these guys. Alright, boom. I'll have you take a shot. Let's have you take a shot too. Now, note that this guy's so critically injured, he's almost dead, and he's poisoned. So, when you basically, shall we say, leave a guy that dead, he's almost surely going to die from poison in the next turn. So, I'm just going to leave him be. And we're just going to bring our guys up to here, and start shooting. Boom. Boom. Oh, I missed. You're going to do a swipe. And I'll have my scout here. Sneak. Go here. Swipe. And I'll surround this guy with these two here. So this guy will die next turn, but, basically I have to let him die in the next turn. I can't just move my guys just yet, so... Oh, he didn't die. He only took 1 HP of damage. So that can happen too, you can get, a poor roll and then poison. Down he goes. Strike. Strike. Down he goes. So flawless victory. And there's a showing of the shaman for you. Your aggressive followers gain morale, your peaceful followers aren't too happy, you gain some equipment from the fishermen. The fishermen definitely had military training, but you smash them nevertheless. Your people search their bodies and take a few of their arquebuses that can be picked apart from its spare parts. Then it's time to look at the main prize, the half-buried chest. Open the chest. You order 2 of your men to drag the chest out of the pit and get it open. Somebody finds the key on one of the dead fishermen. Much to everybody's satisfaction, the lid creaks open to reveal that the chest is full of silver coins. It would appear that your suspicions were correct. These fishermen were bandits that had robbed the Spanish supply ship. Take valuables. Your people bring the chest back to the caravan after your servants are put to count the coins. After counting a second time to be sure, it comes out to be 3,600 valuables. So yes, that's a nice little event to pick up some valuables for you. Alright, you don't need to have your equipment anymore, so we'll take that off you. Hope you enjoyed it. Yubara, you're going to keep your equipment. We'll keep your equipment on you. And I think we're going to go and give Martinez all his equipment for now. Give her one to Glaive. So I'm a little bit pissed that I'm missing a Cairns somewhere. It's probably somewhere down this coast, or maybe I missed it over here, I don't know. We basically have to just, you know, map the coast out a little bit until we find it. But for now, we basically explored the Samana Peninsula, you know, out of the way. And this episode begins to come to an end. For now, I'm basically just going to walk up a little bit. Rebel assault! Hooray! You get to see it after all. So you barely finished setting up camp for a night when the perimeter guards sound the alarm. Rain opponents come charging into camp, shouting on top of our lungs, blah blah blah. You've already read all this. Let's get to it. Alright, so I'm not going to bring... You know what? Let's just do this correctly. I want to give myself the best possible chance of winning this battle. I'm going to bring Teresa here. I'm going to bring... Alt here. I'm going to bring Isabella, and I'm going to bring Rita. So, yeah, we're going to bring in 4 soldiers and 2 doctors, or 1 doctor and a shaman, rather. So you're coming in. You're not coming in, so we can take the equipment off you. You're not coming in, so we can take off equipment off you. Alt, you're going to come into the fray. Uranus, you're coming in. Rita, you'll be coming in. Paladella, sure. Burial, sure. So let's make sure these guys are nice and equipped. So yes, they're coming in. They're coming in. All the equipment's on them. And please don't crash on us. We will enjoy you not crashing. And it looks good. Alright, so this is the Rebel Assault. Now, this is like the first time you'll see this, but this is a stay alive for 10 turns type of event. Essentially, you are heavily outnumbered on this. You have a warrior, a trapper, a soldier, a hunter, right there. You got another trapper over here, another warrior over here, another soldier right there, a hunter right there, a soldier right there, and I'm sure you're getting a gist of what I'm saying here. There's a lot of guys in this one. Now, it is possible to kill all these guys, but I've only done that in normal difficulty. And it's very likely I'm just going to get myself, you know, my ass handed to me, so to speak, here. Alright, so for this, I want these guys to basically pour in on me. And I basically just want to, you know, keep my guys alive, so to speak. I'll put a spike trap right here. I'm tempted to put one over there and try and kill the guys over there, but that might lead to bad things. Let's leave one right here. And then these guys get positioned. So we're going to put you here. Doctor, you can go back here. You can go there. I notice I'm being very careful not to put any of my guys around this fire over here because I get lit up by that. So, you know, if you do that, these guys can get lit up. And then, you know, easier to fire at from, you know, ranged weapons. Now, note that you also don't get to go first in this one. So they're going to basically get to go first. And then I'll have to wait 9 more turns after that to win. And I also like to use ranged weapons a lot. And luckily they're using quick shot at long range like idiots, so... Well, actually I'm not sure if it's an idiotic move because they might have only a 5% chance of firing in the darkness, even with bows. There's a spike trap going off. That's nice. Whoop, he did try to go past me there. I got flanking strike on that guy. So yes, I want to make this very, certain to you guys. You do not have to basically kill all the guys in this one. You just have to survive the encounter. Alright, let's see here. Ruinous, take your shot. And wow, he's down already. Alright, let's see here. How do I want to do this? So, if I want to, I could try and surround this guy right now. And that might be an option to pursue. I could also maybe try and take out this guy right now, too. That's also another idea. Of course, none of my guys can really surround this guy just yet because my soldiers are kind of slow. It might be my interest to let him go to a spike trap here. So, this is something I kind of like to do, but we're just going to run down in this sort of direction over here with all my guys. And essentially, we're just going to, sort of hide out over here in this direction. Basically, they'll have to funnel through over here. So that's like a nice little way of like dealing with these guys. Because it's very hard for him to funnel that way. And, basically, a good chance of killing you. Go here. Doctor, you need to go next. Yario, you're gonna need to go next. And then Isabella, you can come down here. And this guy, hopefully he'll hit that trap right there in a moment. Injure himself a little bit, like the last guy did. Yep, he tried to fire at me again. Oh, I got hit by poison sting, so that's going to cause some poison damage. Oh, I took another hit. There's a spike trap going off. And he's moving away, apparently. Interesting. Very interesting. Another hit to the face. And another one. He's certainly making those quick shots quite a bit. Alright. This is actually kind of ideal for this setup because this guy's right here. And I can actually move one of my guys up here to try and deal with him. And let's see here. Let's do you. Swipe. And she'll basically try and hold the ground up there, Isabella, for now. And these other guys can try and deal with Sari over here. So here's where you get to see Cure in action. So Cure will basically remove detrimental effects like poison. So no more poison. It's gone. And then we have to deal with this guy over here. So you can come over here and let's basically start taking pot shots at this guy. Boom. 2 guys are now down. Alt, you can do a heal on Sari over here. That's why I brought the 2 doctors, so I basically can do this. Okay, so we got Man-at-Arms Trap over here who did the Poison Sting, and then we got the Recruit Soldier. That guy is a veteran soldier. He'll have to be, dealt with carefully. I'm going to move you here, and I'll let you do Flaw's Defense. So I'll give Rita a little bit of defense right now. The Doctor can move down here. I'll have Rosella, I guess, stay right there for now. Why not? Alt, you can move over to here. And Saria. You know what? Let's just do this instead. We'll move you here. And I'll move you here. And you can move right there. Their hunter does a melee attack. There's a quick shot and out there a couple times, but only one. I'm gonna go after Rosella with a quick shot and hit me a second time. Nice, they're all coming up there. If they don't want to waste their turns doing that, I'm fine with them doing that. That guy's going to defend over there. Alright, this is risky, but I'm going to have Rita run all the way out to this guy over here. Essentially, if I come out here, I can prevent this guy from firing at me. This guy could come down at me, though. That's the only issue, so I gotta sort of watch out for that. There's a strike from you. Have you come over here. Strike! Oh, that's a block. That'll suck. Alright, I can't have this guy sort of sitting here. So we're going to stun him. I'm going to have the doctor come in and... I suppose no one really needs a heal, so come over here and do your flanking strike. And then we'll move you this way. Alt, you can do the same thing. Poison them. And we're just going to move these guys like so, away from the hunter for now. He takes a poison attack of only one, apparently. That guy's going to be unable to really do anything except for just wait for me. He strikes. Normally attack from another hunter. Take another hit to Doctor now. And yeah, that's what I was sort of worried about, this guy coming over to Reed over there. Oh, they're both going after Rita. But oh well. Let's see here. Strike. You're almost dead at least, so that's good. Okay, you know what? We're gonna actually pull back Rita at this point. We're just gonna do a tactical move, I think, or... No, let's just make her run back. Let's look at two flanking, strikes from these guys, but I can heal her up with one of the doctors. Or D-Doctor, rather. Or I can heal up for both. Sure, we'll do that. Okay, you go here. You go here. You can move right here, so we'll do that. And I'll heal her up with Alt. You. Let's have you come over here and do a stunning blow on the soldier. So he's out of the way. And Rosella. Kill him. He's out of the way. Okay. You're gonna go right there. You're gonna go right here. No, here. Take this guy out. Oh, he's going after the doctor. Goes after my soldier. Oh, he stunned me. And now I'm taking hits to the face. And the hunter just runs around like a frantic idiot over there. And that guy runs this way. Okay, we're going to do flawless defense with Isabella, because that will give her a little bit more defense. And that's the damn veteran over there I don't want to be, you know, messing with. Rita, come over to here and take a swipe. Or no, this guy's, damn. She brought it up right there, but oh well. Swipe. Okay, you need to have someone help you out, so... I'm going to send over to Doctor, and she's going to heal up. Basically, note that this works to stun people too, though there's really no benefit to it. Essentially, that'll get rid of the stun, but she still can't do anything. She can't attack. But whatever. Attack. And then Alt will come in here and do an attack. And he's only got a knife, so... That's something to know about shamans, they only have knives. Alright, well, that's done. And there we go, he went down. So you got to see a poison death. Oop, Teresa got poisoned, that's gonna suck. I'm not sure if she's the one who's got the Constitution trait or not. Oh, this is bad. So, this is where you get to see a flanking strike for that hunter now. But at least Isabel's gonna, you know, wear some strikes here. Alright, let's see here. I do have a stun, but I don't think you can get over here in time to help her out. So Isabel might bite it in a moment. So of course, you can at least take out her, this guy right here. And we'll heal up the Teresa here, Alt. Saria, let's have you do... You can get in range to do a swipe, so we'll have you do a swipe. And you can see the veteran takes very little damage even from a polearm. Have Petal come over here and do a strike. That's going to put her in harm's way over here, but oh well. We'll make sure no one can at least flank her for now. That's putting her in a really bad spot because it's basically all three of these guys to attack her, but this is where it gets a little bit hectic. So there's a flanking strike, and then he'll be finished off Isabella. Ooh, that's gonna hurt. Quick shots. And there goes Isabella. Nope, he didn't go after my doctor. That's nice. So, well, at least only Isabella went down there. Alright, you're going to do flawless defense, Rita. And do what you can to hold these guys off. You're going to do a strike here. Take out him. Rosella will come up to these guys and do a stun on this guy. Alt. Oh, let's have you move up here, actually. Alt, you can move up to here and do a stab with your little pokey knife. And I'll have you come up over here. I probably shouldn't have wasted the moves, but this might be the last, move she does. So let's just do a cure on her, and I'll restore a little bit of HP, but it's better than nothing if she dies. There's a bit of poison. Strikes Rosella. Oh, he tried to get away. There's a strike. He tried to get away, and Rita got, a strike on him. Alright, well, let's see here. Rita, you need to get healed up, so we'll do that. Rita. Chase back these guys, would you mind? Let's go chase this guy over here. Let's see. This guy needs to go down. This might be a bit risky, but I'm going to try taking her out with the doctor. Damn, that didn't get to take him out. So this guy isn't down. And he needs to go down now. So, boom. Now here's a problem. These guys are flanking this guy over here. And I really can't get her out of the way, so this is about as good as it gets, but flawless defense and hope that she basically, or I actually could have done a tactical move there. I guess that's the, the wrong thing to do there, but hopefully she'll basically absorb some blows for me right here. Essentially, she's going to get hit by all three of these guys. One. And there's a stun. Oh wow, she survived. I expected worse from that. We only have to hold out for one more turn, but, where possible is trying to, do some damage to these guys. Strike. And you can do... I realize that's a straw on me, but let's try doing a stun on the veteran. You can walk up and heal Rosella. Note that I can walk by this guy without fear of retribution from him. And I'll come up over here and stab this guy in the face. Critical hit. I'll take that. And then I should win this round, because these guys can't finish me off. So victory, and luckily I didn't get any injuries on Isabella over here, which is very nice. So what do you know, you still got to see it. You hold out against the rebel assault, cutting down rebel after rebel until the rest of them give up and retreat back into the jungle. You send a few people to follow them discreetly and make sure they're not just regrouping for another attack. Then you see to your wounded. Your servants, many of whom were acting as squires during the battle, loot the bodies of the dead rebels and bring a good amount of valuables and some equipment back to the carts. So we get some equipment, we get some valuables, and that, could have been a lot worse, but I'm glad I got through it without much issue. Now I got through our experience here, so Reina, it's time for you to get up to veteran status. And let's see here, I'm training you to be good with critical hits. So let's see here. At this point, I can give her veteran type of stuff. So we got veteran abilities like Strider, Sneak Attack, Sexist. And there's one more somewhere, Harden right there. So those are the abilities that you can pick up now. But we're going to basically pick up Sneak Attack, which will basically increase her damage from flanking people. So now she's got, extra power when she sneaks around people. We'll give her one more patrolling. And I'm going to boost up her... what? Let's boost up her hunting. Make her a little bit better at hunting. Alright, so this will probably be it for the episode at this point. We'll make one more camp. We'll go hunting. I'll sure you can do some herbalism, why not? I really did that wrong. I actually meant to put equipment on these guys, didn't I? So yeah, that's what I really need to do. So Reina, let's give you some equipment. And you'll note that you can up to broadswords now for the scout. I'll also go put some equipment on that hunter. Let's take it off you. Take it off you. And you. Boom. Boom. And we'll give you a bit more stuff here. That's where I got the extra equipment. There. I actually got a piece of extra equipment to use. I'm not sure where to put it. Why not? We'll put it on, you know, Rita here. So that's it for this episode. I hope you enjoyed. We had 2 nice little fights there. Next time we get to see, you know, what's really, you know, dreadful about this Samana Peninsula. We haven't got to the bit that worries me about going in this direction. We actually got to the more worrying bit that I can't really have control over, the rebel assault. So we just beat that, so I'm happy with that. So, guess we're done. Hope you see you in the next episode.